Hello, everybody. This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Friday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 7 of our Orlando Wizards franchise, and we are home against the New York Jets. They are 0-6 this year, and we are now 5-0 on the regular season. So we're hoping to go 6-0 on the regular season. But before we get started in today's episode, I wanted to show you guys something interesting. Patrick Peterson, 1 tackle, 2 INTs, and he returned a pick 6 for a touchdown. And that was from last episode against the Seattle Seahawks. So without further ado, we'll see you at kickoff time.
Tonight, from Orlando, Florida, it's week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. Jameis Winston and the Orlando Wizards versus James Morgan and the New York Jets.
Alright, now it is kickoff time here in Disney World Stadium in Orlando, Florida, as the New York Jets kick this away. And Marqise Lee and the Orlando Wizards are ready to return a kickoff. So now Marqise Lee will get stopped at the 23-yard line. This will be a 1st and 10. We see Jameis Winston stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. So now we're going to use a run play inside zone with former Washington Redskins running back Chris Thompson as we hand the football off to him. And he does get a first down as he gets stopped at the 33. So this will be a 1st and 10 still for Orlando. Jameis Winston, former Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback. He's looking to throw the ball to a receiver. He's thinking about passing it to Chris Godwin. And he's going to run this, and he will not get stopped. And he slides on into the end zone. That is a touchdown for the Wizards. 67-yard touchdown reception there, and the Wizards lead it 7-0 at home in Disney World Stadium. So we'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, now we see James Morgan stepping onto the field for the first time today. And Sam Darnold, unfortunately, got traded to the New England Patriots during the offseason. And he hands the football off to Adrian Peterson as he gets one rush there. He does not lose nor gain any yards on that run play, but whatsoever. This will be a 2nd and 10 now from the 34 here in pass deflection there. Could have been an interception. I could have saw Cam Jordan making that INT and returning it into the end zone. That would have been awesome. And now this is going to be a 3rd and 10 now as they throw the football to AP, and he does get stopped at the middle of the field down around the 50-yard line. So this is going to be a 1st and 10 here for the New York Jets as they're 2 minutes and 16 seconds to go in the first quarter. They throw the football to the tight end. He gains 8 yards there on that reception. Jake Butt, 5 receptions, 55 yards, and no touchdowns from last week. So, Jets have not been doing all that great. I mean, they are 0-6 on the season. They have not won a single game. So now Adrian Peterson runs the football, and this will be a 1st and 10 here for the New York Jets. So now James Morgan, I'm thinking he's going to throw the football on 1st and 10. He throws it, incomplete pass. So now this will be a 2nd down and 10. We're going to blitz here on defense. 2nd and 10 now from the 38 here in Disney World Stadium. Adrian Peterson runs the football, and Quan Alexander recovers that fumble, and this is our time to shine on offense. So they lose the football. That's an interesting fumble there. They used a hit stick. And now this will be a 1st and 10 as they are down at the 37. And we're going to hand the football off to the running back, Frank Gore, as he does a stiff arm. And he does, in fact, get a first down around the 48-yard line. As this will be 1st and 10. We're going to use the halfback pass screen on 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. So now Jameis Winston, he is going to throw this to A.J. Green, and that, my friends, is going to be a touchdown for the Wizards. 52-yard touchdown there, and this is going to be 14-0 Orlando lead here at Disney World Stadium. So we'll see you guys in the second quarter. All right, now this is going to be 14-0 Wizards lead, end of the first quarter, and now we saw Carlos Dunlap making a fumble recovery for that turnover. So now this will be Jaylon Jefferson stepping onto the field for the first time. He passes it to Chris Godwin, and Chris Godwin gets it into the end zone for a touchdown. Second receiving touchdown in this game, 8th on the year for Chris Godwin. And now Jaylon Jefferson throws the football to him from a few yards out. And we'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, now this will be 1st and 10. James Morgan throws the football that time. This will be incomplete. And now this will be a 2nd and 10 now here for the New York Jets as they're on offense. They're trying to run the football with Adrian Peterson, and he's going to get stopped at the 35 there. And this will be a 3rd and 4 now for the Wizards as they're on offense. So now, supposedly, they're just going to throw the football, and they're going to throw it, and that will be a 1st down and 10 for the Jets. So this will be 1st and 10 from the middle of the field down around the 50-yard line. And now 1st and 10, James Morgan, he's ready to throw. He's going to run the football, actually. And Adrian Peterson gets stopped at the 48 for a gain of 2 yards. So now this will be a 2nd and 8 now from the 48 here in Disney World Stadium in Orlando. They throw the football to AP, and he gets stopped at 38. We'll see you guys in the second half. Sorry, I meant to say 2-minute warning. I did not mean to say second half when I said see you guys in the second half. I meant to say 2-minute warning, so I do apologize for that. And now they throw the football. They do not get this 1st down, but it is completed. 2nd and 2 from the 30 here in Orlando, Florida. So now the Jets, they're ready to supposedly throw the football that time. And that will be a 1st down and 10 from the 24-yard line as we're on offense here. And the Jets are looking forward to getting their first touchdown of this game. So keep in mind, they did not win any of their games yet. So now Patrick Peterson stops Adrian Peterson, which they do have the same last name, but they are not related, so keep that in mind. 2nd and 4 from the 17 here in Orlando, Florida. They pass the football to Adrian Peterson. He does get stopped at the 18 there. 3rd and 4 now for the New York Jets. So he has 4 receptions, 32 yards. So now this is going to be 3rd and 4 from the 18 here in Disney World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. So now they lose the football, and the ball is out. So Marcus Davenport recovers, and that will be James Morgan's 2nd fumble there. And the Wizards do have possession of the football. So now we're going to use the stick pass play on 1st and 10. We see Andy Dalton stepping on this will be his first time on the field. So now I'm going to pass this to Chris Godwin, and he uses a juke move there, and he does get stopped at the 32. All right, now this will be a 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line here in Orlando, Florida. So now 1st and 10, Jaylon Jefferson. He's ready to throw the football deep. He's going to pass it to Marqise Lee there, and he does get a touchdown there, 32 yards. And we'll see you guys when we're in the second half. We'll see you in the second half. All right, now this is going to be 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. We did get a 2-point conversion, so this is why it's now 29-0. So now James Morgan, he tries to avoid the sack, and Carlos Dunlap makes that fumble recovery. And I think this will be New York's 4th turnover in this game. And look at them today. They are not doing very well today. So now Jaylon Jefferson, he's going to hand the football off to the running back Chris Thompson, and he will get stopped at the 8. 2 rushes, 12 yards there. And now this will be a 2nd and goal. I'm thinking we're just going to do a quick slant route. We're only at the 8-yard line, so it's not that far. But we do have Jaylon Jefferson. He's thinking about throwing the football, but he does get sacked. And this will be now 3rd and goal from the 16-yard line. A loss of 8 yards, by the way. And we're at the 16. So now Jaylon Jefferson, he's ready to throw the football. He's going to pass it to Chris Thompson. And he gets us into the end zone for a touchdown. So now this will be a 36-0 lead. First receiving touchdown of the game for Chris Thompson. So we'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, now this is going to be 4th and 10 from the 28-yard line here at Disney World Stadium. The New York Jets punt this away, and Patrick Peterson, he is ready to return the punt here for the Orlando Wizards, and now he's going to run the field, and he is going to get stopped at the 38-yard line. And now this will be a 1st and 10 here for the Orlando Wizards. So now we're going to go back to our recent plays. We're going to use a quick slants here. Still, either way, we're at the 38-yard line. 2:23 to go in the third. Jaylon Jefferson, he's going to throw the football to Chris Thompson. He is technically a running back, but he can also catch the ball and run it in and score some touchdowns. So he gets his 2nd touchdown of the football game, and now this will be a 43-0 lead here in Disney World Stadium. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. So now they're going to hand the football off to Adrian Peterson. He gets stopped at the 44-yard line, though. 2nd and 6 now here for New York. And they're at the 44-yard line. So the Jets, they're going to think about running the football with Adrian Peterson. So now they run the football. Do they get that 1st down necessarily? Yes, he does. 8 rushes, 25 yards for Adrian Peterson, and we're going to blitz on defense. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. 40 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter. And now they're going to throw the football. But wait, there is a flag on the field. And I'm presuming that it is on the Orlando Wizards because we were on defense. And it's on Bobby Wagner. So they're going to rough the passer. And Richard Sherman for Orlando is down and hurt. That's our team. Someone is down and hurt. And we're just going to have to... I hope he doesn't get out for the rest. I hope he's not out for the rest of the season because he's one of our best defensive players on this team. He has, I think a 95 overall, if I'm not mistaken. And now they're going to make their one final snap. And they lose the football. The Jets do recover, but do they lose a lot of yardage? Yes, they do. Bobby Wagner makes the sack. Anywho, on 3rd and 20 now, 4th quarter, he does have a torn labrum, so he cannot return for the rest of the game. I hope it's only just for a few weeks, the injury. I hope he's not out for the season. But now the New York Jets are trying to attempt a long field goal here. And the question is, if they do make this, will they make it? The answer is yes, so it's now better than no points. The Jets do make a field goal, and now we're ready to return the kickoff. And now it's 43-3 here in Orlando, Florida. So now Marqise Lee, he's ready to return the kickoff here for the Wizards. He is going to will he return it all the way? It looks like he's going to return it all the way to the end zone, and he is going to jump on in, do a front flip, and get that touchdown for the Wizards, 103-yard. What a magical kickoff return by this awesome Wizards franchise. They're now going to go 6-0 on the season. So, without further ado, we'll see you guys when we're back on offense. We're going to take a break. All right, now during the break, Carlos Dunlap made an incredible fumble recovery for a touchdown. So now this will be 56-3. So the Wizards are definitely going to win this game whatsoever. So then strip the ball off of James Morgan, and they return it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. We're going to take another break, and we'll see you guys when we're back on offense. All right, now this is going to be 1st and 10. Jaylon Jefferson, he's thinking about throwing the football deep, and that is going to be an incomplete pass. 4 for 5, 109 yards. That's not bad, but at least we're going to use the weak formation. We're going to use quick slants route here, and I'm thinking about throwing the football to A.J. Green. And now Jaylon Jefferson looking to throw, passes it to Green, and he gets that touchdown. And this is now going to be a 5th receiving touchdown this season for A.J. Green. It's now going to be 64-3 here in Orlando, Florida. So, with that being said, we'll see you guys when we're back on offense. We're going to take a break. All right, we win the game, by the way, by the final score of 64-3 here in Orlando, Florida. So we win it in Disney World Stadium. So the final score. So we win it 64-3. We beat the New York Jets. They didn't win a single game, so we're now going to be 6-0 on the year. They're going to be 0-7. All right, now James Morgan, 77.4, 16 out of 27 there, 168 yards. No touchdowns in this game. Jaylon Jefferson and Jameis Winston both had a 158.3 passer rating. 5 out of 6 there for the rookie from Florida, 130 yards and 5 touchdowns. Jameis Winston scored 2 touchdowns, 2 for 2 there that time. So now we're going to check out our receiving yards. So Chris Godwin, 3 receptions, 124 yards and 2 touchdowns. I think that was the same exact statistic when we beat the New England Patriots, which I also will have the link to the video if you guys want to check that out. A.J. Green, 2 receptions, 73 yards, 2 touchdowns on the day. Chris Thompson, 2 receptions, 54 yards and a touchdown. Marqise Lee, 1 reception, 32 yards and a touchdown, which also, by the way, he did have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Quan Alexander, 2.5 sacks. Cam Jordan, 2 sacks. Janoris Jenkins, Ben Neiman, and Marcus Davenport all had 1 sack, along with Bobby Wagner, which I forgot to mention. There were no INTs thrown, but there were a couple fumble recoveries. Dunlap with 4, Davenport with 1, and Alexander with 1. So Dunlap scored the only defensive touchdown in this. Kick return wise, there were 2 133 yards. Longest of 103 from Marqise Lee, and got that touchdown. So that wraps it up, everybody. Hope you have a great Friday evening, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace out. Stay awesome, everybody.